a part of trying to change direction and do what we really wanted to do in the first place is spending way too much time trying to work out how.
Which is the most recurring theme you think you come across?
That first one, wishing that I'd lived a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me.
Isn't it strange though, isn't it? Because when you're younger, you think, well, I'm never going to be that person. I'm never going to get caught up in a situation or a relationship or a job or whatever. Who would do that? How silly? Why would you do that? And surely there are enough people in the world who are sort of self-aware, to a vast percentage of those that aren't. But over time, you just become weary, you become anesthetized, then you become numb, and then from delusion and denial, you create a new reality, which is the opposite of everything you ever wanted, and you can't get out of it anymore because you've isolated yourself from the inside out. And you've built up all these layers and nobody can get in, which I suppose is the security aspect of it, but you can't get out anymore.
Yeah, well said. Absolutely. And then you sort of take on all those responsibilities and you think it's too late to actually have a go and change direction midlife or whatever, but it's only too late if you're on your deathbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think crisis helps that as a catalyst?
I think that life gives us a crisis if the yearning to change is big enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's...
So it could be either way around. It's a bit of both.
We either find the courage to make the changes more gently ourselves and do it as a step-by-step process, or life just says, I've been listening to that longing for decades now, I'm going to crack you open so that you actually have to stop and look at this. Yeah.
Wow. And is there any tools you've come across to help people realise that, or nudge that process more in their favour than away from them?
I believe that leaving a little bit of space or creating a little bit of space so you can actually hear the quiet sometimes is... You can't underestimate it, how important having a bit of space is. And it's easy to say, I've got too many responsibilities with work, family, whatever.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, but if you carve out 2 or 3 hours a week doing something that you love, then life's actually going to say, oh, okay, they're showing a commitment here, or this is what I found. And then those gaps open up further and you're given some shortcuts along the way, because a part of trying to change direction and do what we really wanted to do in the first place is spending way too much time trying to work out how and trying to control it. And it's like, oh, no, it's too hard. There's no way I could do that. Yeah. And if we at least just have the courage to take the first step and have enough faith in ourselves or in life that the next step the second or third step will reveal themselves when we're ready, then at least we're taking those steps. And so if we get hit by a bus, at least we know we gave it a go, which is, even if you don't see the final dream realised, and I mean the final dream never actualises exactly how we see it anyway, because life will throw some curveballs in to gift us with a better vision. But if we can at least just have the strength and the courage to take a step or two, then really we're on our way.